Hello YouTube, this is T's Weight Loss Journey and More. This is Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day. I've done took my Matrix. Sorry, my husband's on the phone and I didn't want it to get hot. I like drinking it cold because the milk makes it cold. My stomach is swollen and in turmoil because I'm out of fight. And you know the fight is what keeps my diverticulitis from making my stomach swell. So I'm out of it. But I did take my Matrix. This is my NutriBurst. I'm gonna take my NutriBurst. And I'm gonna take my sea moss. And I also have my Delgado coffee. See this beautiful coffee. I put the Worcester creamer in it. Sorry I'm late taking this. But I've been up since 6:30 and I went back to sleep and woke back up at 9. But I've been on the phone. I took a bath, got on the phone because somebody from Atlanta tried to hack my bank account. My husband's bank account. It's ours, but I don't have my name on it. But tried to hack my husband's bank account. We found out who it is through her Cash App. So we done screenshotted everything. I've got everything screenshotted from my instant messages, from my email, and also from her Cash App. I didn't know you could go through Cash App and looked up somebody, so my nephew did. He knew how to do it. So we found out who she was. She's a young black lady in Atlanta. It's very sad that people is hacking people's page. I don't care what color you are, because I'm not racist. I'm in a biracial relationship. I'm in a biracial marriage, so I'm not racist. I don't give a damn what color you are. You have no reason hacking nobody's page, lying about you doing PPP. She hacked this female's page on Facebook. Lied and it had like she was, doing PPP for people. We thought it was the female around here, but it wasn't. Come to find out, after everything is said and done, somebody posted that her page, this female's page, has been hacked. So now this person hacked my husband's bank account. So she claims she was doing them grants. It hacked my husband's bank account. So we got all her information, everything, know where she's from, located at, and everything else. So I had to get in touch with the bank. The bank is saying that nothing, there's no suspicious behavior, nothing. They're saying about my car's been hacked. So no, not my car, my bank account. So they had to look into it. And then when my husband get off work, they're going to look into it closer with all the information and see what they need to be done, see if they got to switch to bank accounts or anything like that, because I didn't authorize, he didn't or I did not, me or him, either one authorized anybody to take anything out the bank account. So therefore, if somebody's messed with it, we covered by FDIC because our bank is, so the bank has to give our money back because we didn't authorize anything. So therefore, probably going to be switching bank accounts, and then that means I got to switch everything on my bills, everything, how everything comes out. It's just crazy. And through IRS and everything, it's just crazy. So I don't know. I just pray to God blocked everything. I really do. I hate having to go in and try to get everything changed. We got to get a new card, everything, because it automatically restricted my card. That's why I was trying to tell the people at the bank. Once I put $200 on my Cash App, my card was like automatically restricted. I said I couldn't use it after that. I said it just kept denying everything, couldn't pay the light bill, nothing. So I went and to the bank to try to get the money off the card. The card showed restricted. And my nephew said, yep, they said everything's been restricted, and then and it shows the card restricted. So why would the card be restricted before I reported it stolen, even though it's not stolen, because it didn't give you a choice to talk to nobody about what's going on with your account? So what I did was I just reported the card stolen, and it's not, until I can, was able to call the bank today. And I told the bank, what I did with the card, and it's not stolen or lost. I just called and had it restricted. But before I did all that, it was already restricted itself. And I told her I don't understand that. I think her slow tail don't either. I don't know. But she said ain't nobody messing with our bank account, trying to take nothing out of it, trying to use it. So they're going to look into it more when my husband gets out, because I'm not on there, so I can't say anything. They can't tell me nothing. I can just tell them something. So, therefore, when my husband gets off at 2:30 and he's home at 3, we rolling on up to the bank. We live in the city limits anyway. Not that we probably don't live no more than a mile from the bank. So we're going to go up there and see what's going on. And switch everything into a savings account. I'm going to make a savings account, switch everything into a savings account. The only thing be coming into our regular account is his check. And that's it. So, if something goes on there, we'll know. So, I don't know. So, therefore, I guess we'll see when he gets off work. Lord, if it ain't one thing's another, people should not be trying to hack people's accounts and stuff, and knowing that people's got bills to pay, children to take care of and feed. You know what I'm saying? And females especially should not even be doing it, because they should have this sense about them, a motherly sense about them, that they should not do it. Like, hey, what if this person has children to take care of? I know males do a lot of stuff, men do, but females, they're getting worse than the males nowadays. Being crooked and low down and doing all kind of stuff. I just don't understand it. So, I'm drinking my Delgado. Well, my grandbaby's up today, y'all. So, hey, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
He's up on his hoverboard, so. And my kitchen is a mess right now. Gotta clean up. But I've been stocking everything up over there, the boxes. I've been stocking everything up. I'm gonna stock up the Dr. Pepper in a minute. And gotta put the chips on the shelf. But y'all, my husband went outside last night to throw some food out to the little kittens that my neighbor's next door cat named Grace had kittens at my house. And my husband went and threw some food out to the kittens, and something jumped down off I guess off some of the stuff he has out there onto, I guess, the pallets or the wood. He said it was loud, like heavy sounding when it jumped down. And we thought it was a bobcat, but it had the green shiny eyes, so we believe it was a black panther. And it was watching him, his every move. He could see his eyes and stuff. And he was really a dark. He was not like, a bobcat is gray. And in Tennessee, we only have bobcats. We don't have black panthers. But last year sometime, some people, older white, I think it was an older white person, a middle-aged white person, something like that, had posted on Facebook, and some people had stopped where they was recording. It was a black panther in the woods. They had recorded it. So, I mean, not in the woods, but like it done came out the woods in an open field, like per se. They recorded it in Tennessee, in the country. Like, we live in city limits, so it's in the county. So we call that the country part of Tennessee, in Hardeman County, where we live. So, therefore, this person I know that I was my friend, she's still my friend, that I used to sit everybody when they was a teenager my age, used to sit up in this parking lot, at the Fred's parking lot. Well, it's Fred's now, but they used to have different stores up there. But we used to separate Fred's parking lot. Well, we called it Creekmore's parking lot back then. The name of the store they used to have there before they got Fred's. And she told me, Amy, her name's Amy. Amy had told me that when she was young, she remembers seeing a Black Panther in Middleton, which is just 10 miles, 8 or 10 miles from my house. So, therefore, we have Black Panthers. And the only way we can have Black Panthers is some dummy done went and got one as a pet, probably seen that it wasn't what they wanted, what they thought or expected, and let that sucker go in the woods. No, we don't need a Black Panther here. And the only way it's gonna be able to mate is mate it with these bobcats around here. There's no other doggone Black Panther around here, so it's either mated with them or either there's two of them. And one in Middleton and one here or something. They done mated and made babies or something. I don't know. But whatever. They need to do something about that because this is sad. They need to kill it. Ain't no get it, whatever. They need to call the zoo to come shoot it in the butt and put it in the zoo thing or something because it's a danger to our children. It really is. And where we live, it's racist. It is. They probably won't even care because this is a Black folks neighborhood. We have me, these other white. It's a white couple where they're older. Their children are grown. They live in this neighborhood, and I want to say there's another white couple another white person that lives in this neighborhood. I don't know if they still do live on 2 streets over from me or not, but I know one of them does still live there. And they're gonna sit here, and they're cleaning out this old sand pit we have down below our house, which is like they're turning into like this, I don't know, I guess they call this I call it a park, or whatever they call, well, they're calling it a park, but they're turning into like, I guess maybe where you can go boating and fishing and jet skiing and all that stuff. And this guy we know told us that he thinks there's an alligator down there. I don't know, but I do know it's full of cottonmouths, water moccasins, and copperheads down there in that area. And it's just like there's a hill. It's like a ditch full of woods on the sides of our houses. Like after you go walk out past our yard, and then it's a bunch of trees, and it goes down off into like I call it a ditch like area, big wooded area. It's downward, and then there's a little flat area. There's a road, and then there's that sand pit. We can walk to it. We can just walk down the hill on the road that's behind our neighbor's house behind us and see everything. So the point is on that, they're cleaning out everything, so they're running all that crap up this way, and they really don't care because it's a Black folks neighborhood. They don't care if the panther come up here and eat us or not because the police are racist. Even though we have a Black police chief and a Black mayor, city mayor, we have a white county mayor, a Black city mayor, and a Black police chief. They don't care. They really don't, because if they did, and they see me post it, and I know the mayor's my friend on Facebook, and his wife, they would have been like, okay, we got to go and do something about this. I seen this one posted, we need to go check it out, because she ain't the type just to be saying it, because I'm not. If my husband thinks or knows it, or whatever, he see it, and they see people, this comment underneath there, and they see these comments, they know there's a dang panther in Hardeman County, so they need to come do something about it. But they don't care. They'll probably try to let it live instead of kill it. And if they do let it live, they need to find somebody to come and shoot it with that dart that puts it to sleep and take that sucker to Memphis, Tennessee, to the zoo. But the more they clean off down there, the more crap's going to be coming up this way. I'm going to have to go get me a bucket load of sulfur and mothballs just to keep the snakes away. And that's if that really works. And comment down below if you know anything if sulfur and mothball works, or anything that works even better than that to keep snakes away from your house. Snakes and rodents that they running up out of there. Yeah, I believe in God and I try to love everybody and respect everybody. But I just think it's stupid that they didn't go out in the woods and check and make sure there wasn't no like wild animals like that they running up out of here like bobcats. And well, I can even deal with a bobcat. They need to make sure it ain't no panthers, because if they know last year this person posted all over Facebook and they recording this panther, live recording. Come on now. They done recorded it, posted on Facebook, posted a picture, everything. They should have been checking to make sure there wasn't no panthers nowhere in none of these woods before they get to doing that. But it is what it is, and they don't care. But we're going to have to do something. But I know I'm going to pray. I'm finna get me a home security gun or something, because if that panther comes up here and it threatens my life or my family's life, my grandbaby's life, my grandchild's life, I'm killing it. And ain't nothing can be done about it, because the point is, you don't supposed to have no black panther in Tennessee. Black panthers are from Africa or Asia, wherever the heck else they be. They're not from Tennessee. Now up in Nashville, yeah, there's mountain. I'm not sure if there's mountain lions, but I know all over Tennessee has bobcats. I know there's bears in Nashville, probably, but you know, farther up like Dollywood, so like it, there's probably bears up that way. But down here, there's not. But who was that said that somebody claimed they had seen a bear somewhere? I don't know. But my husband said years ago there was a scare about a panther when he lived in the project part when he was growing up. Back then when the projects was like good and it was just, you know, apartments not bad and people doing this. Well, now it ain't bad now either. But he remember that years ago when he was a little kid. But I think and they didn't want people to come out their houses and nothing. And them projects they call the old projects is down there by where they're cleaning out by the sand pit. Like it's right down there. So it's crazy. And they got the heck up out of there. But gotta do something about that, because I ain't trusting no Black Panther. And Lord, I can't run for nothing. Then this disc is bulging. I got a bulging disc that's in my L2, between my L2 and L4 lumbar. It's bulging out, sitting on my nerve. It's got me in all kind of pain. Can't start my menstrual cycle. I don't know what's going on. The last 2 months, this last month and this month, I've been having trouble. So that my stomach's swollen because of that, and then plus it's swollen because I'm out of my fife that I put in my matrix that keeps my diverticulitis down. So yeah, my stomach swells up when that acts up, when the diverticulitis acts up, or when I can't start my menstrual cycle, it swells up. I don't know. I don't know if it's because the older I get, because I'm finna be 48. And I'm already in premenopause. So if y'all ladies out there that's older, age or older, anything that can help me, please comment below, because I don't know what's going on about my period. Now we'll be ordering some more fights and everything once we get everything cleared up about our bank account. It's just I ain't been able to do nothing. And trying to pull up, we are, and had to go buy some new hoses this weekend for it. And that was before the card was restricted. I was able to get the 2 hoses we needed, thank God. All we gotta do is power wash it now. We got it up. See how we got power washed inside and outside. Suck all the water out of it. Scrub it down again on the inside. Suck all the water out of it, because we got this thing that pumps all the water out we bought. It's like a thing that pumps water out of a pond, but it's not the big one. It's the small one. So it's not the one to pump all the water out of a pond like the great big one. This is the small one for like the water like in like we put koi fish in the little tiny ponds like that. We got that size one. So it pumps it out. We hook it up to the truck. You have to hook it up to the truck battery, the thing, and it pumps it out fine. And then plus we got shot vacs, 2 or 3 shot vacs. So we're gonna get that up and going. But I don't know about how we're gonna swim and when the water's gonna be warm enough, because of might have to try to find a heater for it, because our weather here is rain one day, warm the next day, chilly the next day, might be sort of hot with windy. It's all in the signs of time. That's all it is. It's all in the signs of time. That's all it is. God knows. And our internet service is acting up. I just now put my phone up. Our internet service is acting up today. There's an outage, so my grandbaby's on my, what you call it? He's on my data. But that's all, folks. My son's calling. So I'm going to answer the phone. This is T's Weight Loss Journey and More. See you later. Please hit that subscribe button and like button. And thank y'all. I love y'all. God bless y'all and have a blessed day.